Ayo. Gaming again. Oh. Move this to there. There we go. Da. Yo. Yo. Also definitely need to reconnect this. Post-renovation trucking. Well, for now. I don't know if he's still gonna do stuff, but... Yes, right now it very much looks like, or sounds like, there's not a lot of activity. And honestly, it's like, what, 6:30? So it's like, I would hope there's not a lot of activity. How's it going, Klim, Dos, Alex, Cloud? Hope you guys are doing good. Once more, I'm launching the trucking game. I'll say so. I'll say Tyler, once again. It's that trucker. Yes. I'm on the wrong side. Why am I on the wrong side? Oh, I know why. Whoop. There we go. Mods, 5 active. Finally, now we can enable this one. Wait, what was the other one that was like broken? Or the BMW? Doesn't matter. Can just remove them. So true, Umphy. I've already pointed at my neighbor trying to pay you a visit through the wall. Yes, I specifically also called my dad. I was like, well, I mean, they did chat over that because for some reason he didn't reach out to him. So I was like upstairs and I was like, oh, what was like, you know, I don't know, it was a bit weird. It's the kind of thing where like, yeah, bad things could have happened. Especially him, like, using the saw to cut through the thick wire for my AC. Like, sure, there is a breaker behind it, but I don't know. I'd have fucking killed him if I wouldn't have a working AC for the next few days. Like, seriously. What do I want to do? Oh, music. Okay. Where are we at? I think we eeped and then we want to continue from here. Optimally further down. Of course, there's nothing that brings us further down. Why would there be? Just up. I could quickly do that one. We could also go to... No, I want to do the phosphor. Phosphor sounds funny. I want to go down on the Eastern Europes. Yes, of course. Always. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of, it was bound to happen. I mean, he said it as well. It's like, dude, I fucking hate old buildings. And I repeat, let old buildings live in the past. Let them be remembered. Not for their existence that is present now, but for when they existed before we demolished them. It's like, it's the kind of thing, it's like, oh, historic buildings. And I'm just sitting here like, okay, what about in 100 years? Do we treat the buildings that we have right now as historic? Like, it doesn't make sense. Fucking get with the times and don't stick in the year 1700. It's so dumb. I hate it. The ugly. Dude, I'd rather live in a, like, minimalist modern building compared to whatever shithole I'm currently living in. Proper noise isolation and everything. Be fucking great. There's only so much you can achieve through complaining instead of actioning. It's also the worst fucking thing in general because of how the pipes are laid down upstairs, right? So if I was to say, okay, I'm changing the room I'm in right now to basically an office, right? And I'll move upstairs for my sleepy quarters. That's not where I have to go. I move upstairs for my sleepy quarters. Then the problem with that is that pretty much next to it, I'll have like 2 baths. Well, technically 3, but one of them is ours. And across the wall, there's both a kids or children's room, a children's bedroom, and well, effectively also the one of the 2 bathrooms, right? So in theory, because the walls are like not built with proper specifications of like isolation and whatnot, noise isolation, noise dampening, you hear a lot. So the idea would be to figure out how to properly isolate them, because you can do that after the fact. New buildings, they need to adhere to a specific DIN like standard in regards to that. Old buildings don't, but you can still like dampen things after the fact. And the idea would be to just bite in the sour apple or whatever the terminology is, right? And be like, okay, what if we, instead of the room upstairs being like, I don't know, fucking 4 by 4 meters with like the diagonal, you know, what if it's like 4 by 3.7, 3.6, I don't know. So effectively making another wall in front of it, and that wall, like, or expanding the wall and having that wall be proper isolation. I will need to talk that through with my dad. He's probably going to be like, that's not going to work. So it's, yeah, but like, how do other buildings do it? Because up there, it's not the vibrations from footsteps and whatnot. It is literally the wall towards the other room is so thin that all comparatively, right? It's so thin that I do hear the kid on the other wall, and probably also a bit of the living room. I wouldn't be surprised. That is bad. 1% trailer damage. It's okay. Bro, you gotta move. I can't move when you're still there. But yeah, so basically that, and then we'd also need to see if we can somehow do that in the hall, in the small hallway that we have up to the room. Because there's like one spot where we would put down a washing machine and a dryer in the future, or sometime in the future. So having that be a bit less as well. The problem is, like, well, theoretically, I don't know if my dad built it in a way that, in theory, there is a bit of space. But the connections for the washing machine, for example, is definitely already present. Because, again, that was all, like, built with that in mind. Well, he built, like, the small bathroom out that we have upstairs. No, not the... Well, he was too young when they built the whole house. My grandpa and neighbor's grandpa did, though, with, like, other folks. It's not just 2 people. From what I know, at least. Or, like, I think there was still a company, but they helped a ton as well. Yeah. I mean, the house was built in, like, 1960? Maybe? You know how old it is. Hey, Phantom. Usually rip the outer wall open and fill it with modern insulation and rebuild the outer wall. The problem usually is what is in between the old wall. No, not insulation in terms of oh, as in the inside wall of the house. No, not insulation towards the outside. That we definitely have to do in that room as well. But I'm also meant the noise isolation, like there's special wool you can put in. And that one would be put in between the 2 rooms. Again, it's a very old, you know, very old house. I think the wall towards that room is also like hardened clay, like very hard clay. I'm surprised I got 4 glasses out of that one Pepsi. Holy shit. Outsolation towards the inside. Yes, exactly. Beppis. Beppis with lemon taste. When are you guys expecting this? 15:45. Well, I won't be making any strides at delivering this fast. But yeah, it's very much a situation of, okay, how do we best approach this? Because it's the same in this room, theoretically, because of all the vibrations that are coming like from upstairs, right? From the children's room, literally just walking around, right? Because of all the wooden, not bars, beams, whatever. Like the vibrations just travel through that. But funnily enough, sound waves, I can't hear shit from them unless I'm like super fucking quiet and there's nothing happening in my room. Then sometimes I might hear them scream. But that's so far and few between that it's you don't ever get to hear it. And if you do, again, this is just, even then it's quiet. So that part is working. It's specifically the wooden structural members, yes. But yeah, it's specifically the what was it? It's specifically the whatchamacall? The noise isolation upstairs. In here, it's like theoretically we'd have to. Oh, I forgot what the terminology is. Hang out the ceiling or whatever. It's like I don't know what proper translation for that is. That is going all the way down there. That is not a bad pay, but I really don't want to do all that way. Ooh. No. Could go back to Magdeburg. We're still missing that one thing in Poland. Poznan. Do we have now the hunt for Poznan begins? I mean, I see a lot of things from Germany to Poznan, so I think the better way of doing this would be from here, take something to Germany. Like this, which is quite the trip, but we should pass by Poznan. Maybe that's the better way of approaching this. Or, again, we will find something down to Poland in general. Could go to Czech Republic. This is also such shit pay, though. We'll go Warsaw. There we go. Hey, Leo. Your streak broke? What? What the hell? Ow. How'd you do that? Them kids gotta put on some soft shoes. Even then, the problem is that their mother has like a very, very strong and active walk. Like there's one kid's bedroom above mine, and like the parents' bedroom is above our neighbor's bedroom. And every single like morning, she can definitely hear her like walk around and everything. It's fucking crazy. I don't know how people develop such a strong stomp when they walk. It's insane. The stream broke when you used an off-brand Twitch app. Crazy. Yeah, I think only the normal one tracks it properly. What you're saying is I live inside a drum, yes. It's very much a like pick your poison kind of situation, because if I was to keep my bedroom here and I'd move the office upstairs, that would mean I'd have to move so many things upstairs. It's like, okay, theoretically it might, I don't know. Like, no, actually, yeah, if I would move my office upstairs, I think that would be better in terms of the other things like, other things like keeping my TV in here and right, that kind of stuff. But also, like, I wouldn't even know what to put in here besides the TV, because, like, the bed. Because the bed is positioned in a way that I can watch TV. TV is mounted a slight bit high, but, you know. Like, if I'd want a couch there, it would need to be like an extendable couch as well. So it would make sense that I can lay flat in this exact orientation again. I don't know. Hang on. Voice focus would... No. That would emphasize pooping noises. Druk. Yes. Nah, but like, either keep this as my bedroom, so I would then have more space in terms of... was it in terms of... well, bedroom-related stuff, right? Because I wouldn't have my desk over here anymore. However, like... how would I treat, like, keeping specific things in here, and, like, in the bedroom, I wouldn't have, for example, a TV or whatever, right? It's also, like, it's kind of like, TV in a bedroom is, nowadays, I feel not even, like, luxury anymore. Just feels normal. But yeah, even if I was to be like, okay, I'll move my TV and bedroom upstairs. Okay, what if I want to chill out and like play some PlayStation or whatever, right? I wouldn't be able to do that upstairs because my PlayStation is down here. I do need that for streaming. So I'd have to figure out a way to do either run a really long HDMI cable upstairs or like HDMI over Ethernet or whatever, right? Does work, but like, I don't know how that will work with the HDMI matrix. Oh. Ah. Yeah, I don't know. Yes, I would take care of that, but like, well, I have to turn left. What about, well, the Switch I could play upstairs as well. Like, that's not really an issue. Maybe I would instead treat it as like, okay, when I'm down here, I actually get to vibe and whatnot. When I'm upstairs, it would pretty much just be watching TV and whatnot, right? And actually relaxing. Like, having it separate. Having an office and your sleeping quarters separate is probably not bad. Because then you don't get into the weird habit of, okay, I'll just like drop down in bed and watch TV or whatever. If you do have it in a separate room, you know, I don't know. But yeah, the one option would be to keep the bedroom here, move office upstairs, but then definitely there would need to be isolation, right? I wouldn't have the issues of like the stomping and whatnot anymore because of, well, at that point I have sound waves, and then we do need the isolation, because if I'm loud and I'm literally next to the kid's bedroom and I'm loud past 10 p.m. I don't know. I don't know if they will hear it on the other side. Currently, I think they will. Even me just talking like this. Currently, I think they definitely will hear that. On the other hand, maybe with the isolation, it would be better. Or like sound dampening or whatever, right? However, as it is right now, because again, sound waves aren't really traveling through the ceiling this way, because that seems to be properly isolated in terms of sound waves, it's fine. Like, I actually asked her specifically if she does hear me being loud or like when I'm like throughout the day, evenings, whatever. And she said, no, I don't hear you. I'm like, okay, that's good. That is good. So it's unfortunately the other way. Like, I wish they would live one floor below us. Because I don't have a strong walk. Kids reporting ghosts giggling in their room. Yes, yes. You do not have these problems because you have exactly one room, Bob. Yeah. That's like the benefit of this house. Multiple rooms. Yeah, also, hey, John, how's it going? Yeah, again, the other option would be to have the bedroom upstairs and keep the office here. No, wait. No, yeah, right. So either office upstairs, bedroom here, which means at that point I would like still have morning troubles with them, like walking around and whatnot, right? Getting woken up by that. And like that, I can just put my earplugs in and then be fine with it. Yeah. But yeah, I think that might be like another option of doing this. I mean, the main issue here with the vibrations is like there's children upstairs. Children's play, children's walk like heavily, they walk fast. They also have a dog, so I wouldn't be surprised if the dog is in her room every now and then she's jumping around with the dog or something. I don't know, right? So there's that. But those like thumps and whatnot from upstairs aren't really getting into the mic, unless again I have voice focus off. So that's very good. And the only issues right now is like the construction going on, right? Like if it wasn't for the construction, crash. If it wasn't for the construction that's going on right now upstairs, it would also be fine. Like at that point, I can just keep this here, but then we'll have to think about what we do with the room upstairs. We could just change that into an office as well. Like, doesn't matter. But no, like house with extension place built around it with multiple floors. Not a Raych house. Oh, train. Sound waves traveling through stuff depends largely on the frequency, and high frequency waves like voice lose amplitude quickly. Yeah, yep. Low frequency waves like vibrations from walking or loud farts very much do. Yeah, that's like, you know. And there's usually no like low frequency, oh, there's mostly low frequency stuff because of like the walking and whatnot, but like, yeah. For you, seem to be blessed with upstairs neighbors that live there only for a month or two before moving again. Never been moaned at, even if you game. I mean, like the only times when I was moaned at or like mentioned on WhatsApp by our neighbors about like, oh hey, tone down, or like be quieter, right? Haha, keyboard. Was when when I had the window open during the summers past 10 p.m. because my room was getting really fucking hot and the only hope I had was having my window open and like a fan running or whatever, right? Or specifically my previous AC, like the mobile AC unit that I have, where you have to put the the pipe outside, right? Like you have to put it outside the window and then it works. But that unit is pretty loud, right? I wouldn't be able to sleep with that. Doppelhausheft? Yes. I think that's a better way of putting it. There's effectively of our entire property, we own half. That does not easily translate to half in the building. And again, it is a very, very old building, so it's also not easy to just extend it again. Well, not as easy as like previously. But yeah, there definitely are a few things here where I'm like, this would be good to do that way, blah, blah, right? My dad was already, yes. So we have the main house and then there was like an extension built on it as well, like on the side of it back then. Effectively, there's 4 families living here. Me and my grandma, her sister and her husband, one of the daughters of her sister, and a daughter's daughter of her sister. So, you know, it's very much all within that. That's why I mentioned earlier, like in a previous stream as well. It's like a very, very broad, yeah, it's pretty much a broad family tree kind of situation, which is why you also very much would want to be on good terms with everyone, right? Yeah, the only other option I talked with my dad about would be, for example, moving my my bedroom into where the living room is right now, and then having this one here be the, like this room be the living room. So at that point I would have like, I think, how much what was it again? Like 5 by 5 meters compared to like 4 by, how much is this? Like 4 or whatever. Like an extra meter on top everywhere, but it's like, you know. Well, I think it's 5 by 4, not like 5 by 5. Yeah. Okay. Milton couldn't find a job. No. How much? 438, that's fine. I think right now we need 100k to get the next garage upgrade from like 3 to 5. But yeah, it's like, you know, it's not really whatever, but it's also a situation of figuring out what the best options are that are available. But yeah, if I was to move either the office or my bedroom upstairs, like it doesn't matter in the first moment, we'd have to figure out a good solution for the other window, because that one has 2 windows and one of them has a was it the outside like blinds, so it properly closes that one, but the other window doesn't, so that's fun. And because it's in the 3rd floor, if we treat the 1st floor as the ground floor, right? So 1st, 2nd, and 3rd floor. Because it's in the highest floor, it gets way hotter up there compared to my room, and my room is already getting hot. And if it's already getting hotter up there, and I move 2 PCs over there, you know? It's a bit of a problem. So it'd probably make more sense to have that the bedroom, but even if it was the bedroom, I don't want to like fucking die up there when it's like 40 degrees summers. So the room is effectively like 45 or 50. Right? It's also not fun.
Crispy Hanako says, Cave Johnson here. You know what's worse than neckbeard basement loser? 2 of them. I went down to the depths of Aperture and found some hiding in the darkness. Only noticed them because we kept getting Uber Eats orders for some schmuck named Patrick.
Hey Cave, what's the for? You weren't done with that? Oh. Premature enter press. Yeah, I could semi-complain or like talk about that. Car, help. 22. Damn. Gentlemen. Hey, Emerald. You might have gone back to playing TM2 because of me. Hell yeah. Also think that a shorter entry key might missing it. Well, the thing is, Crispy is from the US, so that is an ANSI keyboard that he's using. I'm pretty sure, at least. Where? But yeah, I mean, again, it's like if the construction stuff, I think actually he's not doing anything anymore for today, especially after he managed to go through the wall on our side. And again, like was very close to the thick cable for my AC. And again, if he would have cut through that, like it can be repaired. I asked my dad if like such a thick cable can just be like fixed up, reconnected, kind of, right? He's like, yeah, because my dad's an electrician, so you know, probably good to ask him that way. But he was like, yeah, easily. But the problem is he's not here for another 1.5 weeks, which is also problematic with the current situation upstairs, right?
Crispy Hanako says, sorry, ran out of pre-recorded message tape. Anyway, the neckbeards. It was the last straw when Patrick down there ordered 37 20-piece McNuggets. If you're going to order that much, you ought to share, damn it. I hired pest control to deal with them both as soon as humanly possible. Cave out.
Argument did not hold. I'm filling your ETS too, Crave, so instead you're playing SnowRunner. That's a game I have yet to play as well. Mudrunner and SnowRunner I wanted to play with Lon in co-op. So instead of us doing our racing game versus stuff, I wanted to do it co-op wise with him. See, like, start a timer, see how fast we can do that, you know? Also? Yeah! Help. Should go back to... Thank you. Should go back to playing the original Trackmania? At some point, yes, maybe. Why is it called construction even? Why not prostruction? You're building stuff, not tearing it down. That's what destruction is for. DE_struction. The yelp is better than the sneeze. Yes, the pen is mightier than the sword, or something. Mudrunner didn't age gracefully, but SnowRunner's peak? In that case, we could treat Mudrunner as let's get through this as fast as possible, and SnowRunner as let's get this through this like as snow as possible. Okay, I will refrain from doing more jokes. Maybe. I don't know. Hey, Raych. How's it going? Oh. Frederick got $430. Crazy. Gonna make us rich. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, that car is somewhat fast enough. Should be. Okay, we can't do that. VIP lane it is. But other car is overtaking as well. Oh, now you're speeding up. You started playing Schedule 1 again for the third time. I actually saw, like, the data mining thing was one thing, but I also... Hello, sir, please look who's coming in from the VIP lane. Fucking idiot. I also saw another video about, like, plant features that Tyler said on his stream. And, like, well, what's coming as well in the next version or whatever. Sir, don't slow down. Sir, don't slow down! My brother in Christ. Why? I didn't want to take another VIP lane there. Oh, that's bad. Eh, 30%, sure. There's some teasing happening in the updates already from what... Oh. Some stuff you can kind of deduct from the changing environment. For example, the shooting range has gotten some exterior upgrades. Cool. Okay, so after we've been to this, I have to visit service. And then we have to Eep. There's an EP location here. So maybe we go here first, Eep 3 times, and then we take the detour to service. I don't know. Or other way around. Nah, I think it's better if we Eep first and then service. Because service is like all the way in that distance there. Oh, good stop. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Right. No, I wanted world map. Oh, there is a sleep spot here as well. Never mind. And we're good. And we just drive there. Vehicle malfunction. Yes, I'm working on it, game. Don't worry. Hopefully not for much longer. Chat, what I can tell you, the lasagna I did was good. I enjoyed the lasagna. For some reason, the centerpieces of the lasagna plates, or like the pasta, lasagna pasta plate thingies, I don't know what you call them, was a bit too crunchy. Garfield approved, not on a Monday. But yeah, I have to see how I can get this sauce in the center a bit better. Aren't they the thing that's actually called that? I don't know. Could be. I'm no linguist. Okay. Triple Eep. Loan installment? No, not yet. 140k. Company, garage manager. This one, upgrade. Oh. You're just now noticing some things, Maxwell? Yeah? We have the cat though. Okay. We also have to change some stuff up. Inside. There you go. I will trade one Maxwell for one IKEA shark. I think that's good, right? Dragon emblem. Oh. No, go away. Put that away again. X. Oh, air freshener. Ooh. Nothing else you can really do. In the steering wheel, but we have a good one there. Okay, there we go. Was it forked in the on-stream chat? I don't know. Which reminds me, 7TV. Wait, Leo. There you go. No, we have discombobulate. We have Hackerman's. There you go. Oh, wait, there's a better Hackerman's version. Yes. Yes. We take the Konata version because it's peak. I have to watch Lucky Star again. And this time actually finish it. Can I change the emote set for the chat overlay? No. No, I can't. I don't have support for that in. I will have to wait a few minutes for it to update on their was it? On their cache, and then I have to reload the chat. Lodz to Poznan. Expires in 142. Katowice, 447. Okay, Lodz. Lodz or Katowice? We do have this one, but this will take way too long. Oh! We won't make that, I think. We'll try. Okay, the Psychus. Okay, it takes us 4 minutes to get there. I'll have to book it so fucking hard. Okay, Chad, maybe I'll take tomorrow off. And I'll grab a pen and paper and a notebook. Or a pen and a notebook. Cool, lights were off. And then I'll binge watch Lucky Star. Does that sound like a plan? Maybe. I don't know. I still have to do the announcement in the Discord about like Saturday and Idiocracy. Oh, you mean emoji set? I don't know. You know what? Before I forget, let me literally do that now. Stream schedule. General. Do we just do, I guess I can do this. Create category. Movie night. Movie. Film projector. Movie night. Popcorn. Create category. Put that above art corner. Oh, no, below art corner. And we do a plus, and we do movie night. Saturday. Saturday 20:00. Ooh, flip, explode. Okay, I posted a message in there. Someone is interested for that, in that, then, you know. Actually, I fucked up the timestamp. Edit message. There we go. That's the one I wanted. Saturday, 20. Oh. There we go. So it shows Saturday as well. Okay, we should be there in 140. Because we have to hurry up a bit. Don't worry, that's what I'm good at. Booketh. We got a booketh it. That's so right. Time Punk. Oh, that's me. Meow, 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 meow. Oh no! Oh, that's bad. We have to slow down for this. Okay. Fast, speed, open. I need the 5,000 horsepower engine. 0 to 100 in like 2 seconds. Also, no walking pad for this stream, because we did it before already, but standing desk for sure. Soon. But, yes. Stand proud. Na, 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 na. You know, one YouTuber that always does a butt joke. You're probably thinking of Up Is Not Jump. At least I know he is doing it as well.
Why, as Speed says, why, amongst all programmers, is the relative amount of bottoms highest in the functional crowd? Because they like getting thoroughly piped Lord Maluel.
UL. So true. Hey, Pete. Hope you're doing good. I will give you a laugh track for that. But yeah, Up Is Not Jump definitely is doing that. One of the YouTubers of all time that I can actually recommend from my heart, because whatever he does, I'm like not the most interested in Fallout in general, right? But but it's definitely videos from him. I'm like, yeah, I'll watch those. Me, it's kind of the same for a bunch of other YouTubers. Like, not 100% interested in like Factorio or FTL or whatever, but Martin Cedo Pants, like I can watch whatever he uploads. Ambiguous Amphibian. If anything, Ambiguous Amphibian is out here making me interested in Project Zomboid. It's crazy. You were thinking Zach Grooves? Ah, okay. Well, I don't know that guy. I just know Up Is Not Jump is doing it as well. Just learned about 4 each with colons. Might have to focus a bit. In Java. You're a Zomboid expert? Okay, okay, self-proclaimed Zomboid expert. Is it fun? What was the crackling? One fear. Have you hacked my system? Can't believe it. Swear to God, this crackling has started literally when I updated to 24H2. Zomboid very fun? Okay. And comfy? Okay, just like Euro Truck. Okay, wait. Jobs Freight Market. Please tell me there's still something to Poznan. Oh, baby. Let's go. From this company as well? Oh, it's from this company. Oh, baby. I mean, doesn't Project Zomboid have zombies? Yippee! 1 ton of cut flowers. That is one of the things of all time. Say it again. Your stream lagged. Okay. Doesn't Project Zomboid have zombies? Dun dun dun. Does it have Chicken Jockey too? I think there were Project Zomboid mods. It's definitely an option. Hey, Wolfie. Hope you're doing good. Okay. Chat! We're gonna finish Poland. If I was gonna play Project Zomboid, it would first probably be casual though, like instead of with crowd control or something. So again, I get the appeal of crowd control, but also, you know, it looked like you were about to ram that guy. I mean, looked like a Mercedes, so I don't mind you. I don't blame you, rather. I don't mind him either, but you know. Selecting based on car manufacturer. Yes, of course. That's like one of the things that I absolutely majorly dislike about BMW, for example. I like that they're doing EVs, because again, I think either EVs or anything else, anything that isn't fucking combustion engine stuff, is the future, period. Whether that will ultimately be EV or hydrogen or fucking like small nuclear powered vehicle, I don't care, right? anything I can help make the planet better. And them having EVs, but still sticking the gigantuous cooler grill on the front. It's like, bro, you don't have to. But you forced yourself into that, you know. You're forcing yourself to effectively have that as your... Oh, what's the term? Your brand, right? Another streamer you watched played with crowd control with a goal of making it 2 weeks and gave up after 20 plus and dying at 6 days. Pfft. Oof. The grill has been getting bigger every year. Yeah, it's like kind of like they're making a statement, you know, or they're compensating for something. Maybe. Hydrogen has to be the play, surely. Maybe, but don't call me Shirley. Just make nuclear cars, yeah. As long as we can do it safely. It's because BMW drivers can't get grills any other way. Why is the laugh track so quiet? What have I done? Oh, browser is on 60. Why was browser on 60? Where's my game? Okay, cursor. There you go. Now laugh track should be louder again. There we go. That's what I was looking for. No, I just turned it down on my stream deck when I was testing 11 Labs. But I don't know, again, like hydrogen, I feel, has not been doing any major things recently. Don't you also need to be like trained in fueling cars with that? At least that was the last info I had. And with an EV, it's basically, you just plug in like a plug, right? I think there isn't much dedication to the research of it. Yeah, could be. It kind of feels like electricity, and specifically EV is just like the simpler way of doing it. Like we already have standards now for it. Way too many even. And electricity, you know, we just have to expand the grid and more power gen. Because the problem is like, you have... If you were to switch every single person to an EV tomorrow, we wouldn't have enough power in the grid wouldn't like allow that. Everyone charging at the same time, but that's also like the kind of bullshit things. Like how many people are really realistically charging at the same time? You know, extend the grid, not the grill. Hey, kitty. Cyberpunk might have it right where we develop some sort of super fuel. Yeah, I mean, if there is something that can like that's good to produce and whatnot, then sure. I'm still very much pro-nuclear, so there's that. Shit's safe as fuck. As long as you inform yourself correctly on like what the current state of it and the past state of it as well. If you're on the edge about nuclear, please go watch science YouTubers, for example, Kyle Hill. He's done a great series on it. I'm actually serious with that, not just like jokingly saying, oh, you guys suck if you don't support nuclear. No, at least educate yourself. That's all I'm asking. Hydrogen is in its early days. In its early days showed it could be free from home and it would bet got lobbied out. And you would bet it got lobbied out. Could be free from home. Hydrogen to the home, you mean? Chernobyl was an insane extreme. Chernobyl was a human mistake. And even then, like, yeah, the reactor that was there, I think there was like something else, but mainly it was a human mistake. And then you have... Cars! 3 Mile Island wasn't really talked much about in Germany, but Fukushima was the other one, which had I think, tsunami, if I remember correctly. It's like, bro, when is there ever gonna be a tsunami in Europe? Like, huh? These things are built like absolute fucking bunkers. You can like land in there with a fucking plane and they'll survive. It's crazy. Nowadays, main concern is what to do with all the trash. And even there, we have like research being done on what to do. Apparently, all the trash, quote unquote, is like non-usable uranium, but it's still uranium, or a lot of it at least. And you can turn that uranium back into usable uranium for the reactors again. So effectively, something along the lines of 98% of the trash from a nuclear reactor you can reuse as fuel if you properly process it. If we are able to process that. Also, yippee, we finished Poland. EV brings in delays and requires brakes. Hydrogen acts like what we already have, pump and go. Well, you say that now. EVs currently require brakes and and like delays. But there's definitely progress towards making like, I mean, the one thing about the one thing, or rather with EV batteries, or batteries in particular, it's always the question of like, okay, what do you want to focus on first? More capacity, faster charging, what else was it? I think it's like mostly those two. More capacity or faster charging. I think there was a third that I can't think of. But like there's definitely some folks out there that's like, why not both, right? Solid state is kind of like solid stale at this point, yeah. Solid state, the guy from Metal Gear, that is pretty much the holy grail. Because if you have that, then you don't have like the fear of dendrites building up and like puncturing the battery from the inside and whatnot, right? Hot swapping batteries, Neo is doing that. And Neo has gotten into a partnership together with the EU about making that a proper standard so other manufacturers can utilize it as well. Second closest thing you can think of is Toyota showed it was fairly easy to install home converter. Huh, okay. EVs on the surface is amazing, but we would have to transition to 100% renewable fuel for our power for it to be best choice. Well, yeah, obviously. It's like, it's the stupid middle ground that we currently have. Like you have EVs that unfortunately don't have the range of a combustion engine vehicle, and they don't have the luxury of charging, in that case, as fast as a combustion engine vehicle, right? However, the other benefit of an EV is that you can charge it if you have a proper home, you can charge it at home. And you always, if you set it up that way, you always wake up to a fully charged vehicle, right? And even better if you have a job that has, charging stations or like chargers installed, so you can charge at that job as well, right? At the job location, in the parking spot.
Crispy Hanako says, Cave Johnson here. I know a thing or two about uranium. That's the stuff I flush down the toilet every couple of hours. Gotten a fair few letters from HR about breaking into the ladies' room when I couldn't make it the extra 7 steps to the men's room. Not to mention all the fines and lawsuits from the EPA for all the, quote, negligent discharge into the sewer system. Phooey! I'll do my dumps where I please. Cave out.
Phooey! They bypassed so many safety systems in Chernobyl that it seemed like they wanted it to melt. Conspiracy theory. Was Chernobyl an inside job? Debate. I don't know. Please move! Björk! Björk, move your van! Sir! Move the vehicle! Okay. Tsunami and also... Okay, so... Fukushima was a tsunami and it wasn't properly maintained. That's like double bad. But again, like you can't really do something against a tsunami unless you build a system that properly is able to take care of like, or shut down or whatever, right? In those scenarios. Yeah. California has a nuclear plant, but it's just sitting there unused where we import power from outside of the fucking state. Wasn't there like legislation, or not legislation, or something to bring it back online? I forgot what the situation of that one was again.
Crispy Hanako says, Chernobyl! I hardly know her. Her.
True, Joker, so true. Okay. Third use is probably battery insulation and climate control for it most. Well, yeah. Like, yeah. Kind of felt I was going into like range stuff as well, just like capacity effectively. What's the other thing? Hot swapping batteries. Maybe just maybe individual motorized locomotion is not a thing all people can do to get everywhere. Oh yeah, like definitely not saying you should go for that, you should strive for that, but you know, it's here. It won't go anywhere. Better hope the car has good battery protection, otherwise constant charging might kill battery lifetime. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like currently, due to the way that we have to work with like the current battery technology, is if you constantly do those 0 to 100 cycles, right? And like even just leaving it at a specific point, it will like cause the battery to like the lowest point will be less low as it used to be, and the highest point will be less high as it used to be, right? So you could like do the whole you will lose efficiency. The idea of solid state is that that shouldn't happen, from my understanding, because you don't have the fluid stuff going around for the anode and cathode. I don't know which one it was that had the fluid. Ooh, that's quite the way. What's the current best job that we could get? Of course it's medical vaccine. It's always medical vaccines. 82 per kilometer is crazy. 20 tons of pasta? I mean 23. Or did you mean we have pasta over here? Oh, to Poland? Well, I mean we are in Poland. In Fukushima's defense, the plant was built against tsunamis. The tsunami that hit it was a record height. Yeah, well, see? So we can build it against tsunamis. Or rather, it's the kind of thing we were able to, and we can definitely fucking do it again, kind of, right? I don't want to go all the way up to Sweden again. We have to explore. Like, all the way down here to Raych would be best, but my god, I think we're going... kind of want to go around here. Finish off France or something as well. Berlin is the best that we could do right now. Let's go with... wooden beams. Wouldn't you know it? But yeah, 23 tons of live cattle. Oh, not for long. He sure is no till he built. True. Finishing off Poland, finishing off France, those words really should not be taken out of context. No, I think those should be taken out of context. Give me one of those water pistols. Also, by the way, we passed an hour. Chat, you're allowed. Units be like 1 sip per hour. Balder has leveled up. What are actually like the levels of our people? Driver manager. Oh, holy. Clark is like buffed out as hell. Look at that.
Crispy Hanako says, Lord Mao V, I have an important job for you. I need you to haul 20 tons of knockoff pieces of gluten across the Italian borders. It's my impasta.
Fuck's sake. You did this. No, I don't want to configure this. I do not care. Just let me take the job. Joke's so good you made me crash. Yep. Death wish. Huh? Stop. No. I refuse. Also love how Twitch's cache on your phones thinks you're still playing Dave the Diver. Oh, hell yeah. Dave the Driver. Oh shit, yeah. Standing desk. Though not standing desk in the usual sense. Wait, didn't I store it on 4? I didn't. Ah, okay. Have to store the old height on 4. Well, I'll store the new height on 4 and have like the normal standing desk height lower. Ooh. Twitch mobile app sees a single title and just keeps it forever. It kind of sounds like the mobile app, to be honest. Ascend your setup. Rise my desk. Stop. We're already too high. 110? Okay. M4. There you go. That's the order at my local restaurant. M4. As opposed to something else that might be M4 as well. For event streams, for example, it said this title might conflict with Twitch mod. What a title! So just have that as the title, like not actually an automated thing. Just have that be your title. Ooh. Okay, let's play Frogger. We survived. Woo! Bit of two-wheeling there. We're good, we're good. Fuck's sake.
Crispy Hanako says, "Hey, chat! Do you want to hear a joke? Here it comes. This content may violate our usage policies."
Chat, please laugh. He put a lot of work into that joke. The Joker. That's why they call him the Joker. Because he does jokes. Woo! Crazy. Just like the Joker. I honestly have to say, I don't think I have another 3 hours in me today. Ah, you're turning to the right. 4%! Just from nudging him. Crazy.
Crispy Hanako says, "You wanna know why they call me the Joker? It's 'cause I joked your mom last night. Ooh, goo 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 goo."
Thanks, Joker. Very cool.
Bimsalabim says, "This content has been found in violation with the Geneva Convention. Please refer to the military officials that are at your door right now."
Huh? Help. One 4% damage, and this thing does not go any faster. What do we hit? Did I hit something from the front? Like the truck isn't even... isn't even damaged. Visually. Beam and GT formation model, please. The beams are not beaming. That's Mr. for you, Mr. Beam. From the hit series. Hit TV series. Wooden beam. What are you doing, sir? Why have you moved to the left side? There's nothing here! Imbecile. I love how I posted about the movie in the Discord, and Flo's like, sci-fi? Thought it's a documentary. Yes, that's the reason for watching it, because now, from sci-fi to reality, idiocracy. There was a prophecy back in 2006. It came through? It came true about 20 years after. That's going single lane. Meh. You guys are just standing around. You should work.
Crispy Hanako says, Cave Johnson here. I am so mad, oh boy. I got an email today. Oh, just in case you didn't know, emails are electronic telegrams. Anyway, someone said they James Bond burgered my sister last night. I don't know what that means, but gee whiz, I'm mad. Jeremy, get me the combustible lemons in an email stat. Cave out.
Which one's open? This one. I could have went for the left one as well. Combustible lemons are... Wow, what an acceleration. Are the kind of thing that you'd have in Worms, right? Just like the holy hand grenade. Oh.
Why, as Speet says, you have violated the Treaty of Rome and are therefore no longer recognized by the European Union as a member state. Please hand in your access pass to the fun ball pit next to Ursula von der Leyen's office.
No, not the ball pit access pass. No. Back to Germany. Irene couldn't find a job. Why do I employ you? What is the point? Neat. Speed. Oh, he's accelerating. Faster than me. Nope. Hey, sure sight. Have I explored? Yes, we're done with Germany. Now I'm trying to go west, so we can go for Francais. We have to exit there in a second. VIP lane? Hey, Harvey. Absolute room hours, yep. True. Okay. Man, 3 lanes all for myself. Even 5 for a second. Now it's 4. But I have to share it, apparently. Share them with other road occupants. I can't believe this. 80? No. Not today. $60? Okay, that means we probably want to slow down a bit in this corner. Where in Berlin are we bringing this to? Holy shit, the city's big. Why wasn't I named as the new Minister for Transportation? Just me playing ETS2 would make me more competent than any other cabinet member? I mean, that's true. I would probably first off get rid of all the laws that require you to drive a certain speed limit. Because I think it's stupid. You paid for the whole speedometer. You should be able to use the whole speedometer, right? Even in cities. You know, it's like... Who cares? Just let people drive 200. It's fine. Yeah, the poll ads is just like me pointing. I use way more than my speedometer. Oh, that's true. See, okay, then at that point, your speedometer is the minimum that you're allowed to drive. The minimum that you're supposed to drive all the time. We can have speed. Yes, that animation will play on the billboard. I'll invent a way to print out GIFs. That's my first like transportation, because what is transportation if not the delivery of multiple images in a row to our eyes? See? It's not only transportation, it's also philosophy. Yes, but I don't... If we want someone's thumb to constantly like spread the thing for the slideshow or whatever, like the paper thing, then we need a like a very, very big thumb. Wait, shit, world map. But there's like nothing around here. Where's the repair shop? Look at all these things. It's here. 26 minutes. No, well, we're doing a job from here. What do we have? No, theoretically we could do Slovakia now. We could also not do that. Try to make my way further to the left. I think the best one that we have is like the 2-ton water tank, which is way out of the city. Oh my god, an hour and 27 just to pick up the fucking water tank to Leipzig. Brother. Yeah, flipbook. I think flipbook's the term. You know, at that point, it might be smarter to instead do world map. Just go to like an EP spot. I think we can just like EP here. There we go. Then we will not go for the job. Right, take my turn. And whoop. Sick. Oh, can go for my other drink. Okay. We're good. I wasn't worried. Also, I'm getting like less than 150 FPS in the city. Definitely not doing good occlusion handling. Game from 2000 and like, what, 13, not running well. Modern hardware, it's crazy. Press spacebar, I refuse. How's it going, Yuki? Spam spacebar. Streamer pretending to commit vile traffic crimes for chat engagement? Yeah. Ooh. What do you mean pretend? When I'm in office, that's gonna become like a thing.
Crispy Hanako says. It was then the streamer noticed that he wasn't getting 420 FPS. Oh, sobe.
Oh, sobe. So true. Okay, which of the 500 parking spots are we gonna take to sleep here? Just any? Just this one? Yeah. Sobe? We have enough money. Wait, 138k. 163k? Truck dealers. Park across all three. Where's Scania? Wait, where's Scania? Scania. Buy online. Purchase. Into... Wait, which one did we have? This one. Okay. Recruitment agency. Hire a driver. Jacob, you look cool. Let's get you on. You're on board. Now... We shall check what the... Ooh. Chat, do we do that? I think we do that. Give me the money. Truck dealers. Scania. None, I don't want to visit. I want to buy online. Purchase in Lithuania. Okay. Recruitment agency. Wait, no. First, garage manager. Okay, garage purchase. So we have one in Germany. Or two. No. Yeah, two in Germany. One in the UK. Should we get one in Sweden as well? Or Norway? We get one in Oslo. I could immediately go for large, but that doesn't make sense. So we'll go for the small one in Oslo. Then we'll get another truck there. Now we'll go for recruitment agency. Hire. You're on 3. Why do I only buy Scanias? Because if I crash my truck too much, then I'll have a familiar truck to drive. Let's get Alice. Going into this one. Perfect. All right, now we do one more sleep. Here we go. How's the keyboard feeling so far? Pretty good. Pretty good. I am enjoying the keyboard. How much money are they currently making? Is that driver manager where I could see that? Or was it like garage manager? Ah, there you go. I think it's this one. So Manchester, they're doing 10k. Berlin, they're definitely doing more, 26k. But it's because I have like the high level ones there. Like, look at this driver rating. Manchester was the second one that we got, or the third one or something that we got. Helsinki is doing pretty good as well. All 4.2. Effort. Why are all of these like so far off? Get me further left. Oh, that is such shit pay, but would get me all the way to France. That's quite the trip though, holy shit. Watermelons! Yes, Melon. Oh, what went live? Yours should arrive according to UPS tomorrow between 8:30 and 12:30. I mean, again, I'm still on the fence about like potentially just downgrading to the light mount.
Crispy Hanako says, "Can I break character for a moment to say how much of a bitch Nicole is in HR? Please, we don't need to hear about how your kid didn't make the football team. Have you ever thought that he sucks at football? Have you considered letting him be a child rather than live your long-lost dreams you never achieved? Sigh."
Sigh. Sigh. You can't wait to receive this random Bavarian guy's package? Oh. Yeah, but like, I don't know. For me, the main selling point that I had with the Mountain Everest was, oh, I have 4 buttons there that I can treat as like media controls. And now it's like, well, because the thingy they had was like, it was cool, but if I could get the light mount with the stupid media control thing, I would go for that. I just need physical media keys and a good keyboard. And for some reason, you know, they aren't really doing that for the light mount, from what I can tell. I don't think the light mount has those USB ports at the back of the keyboard, because it doesn't have the extra height for it. So it's kind of like a downside for me. I know there's like function keys that can control it as well. Or in the case of the light mount, like the left row of macro keys, you can just have those be your media keys. But yeah, I don't know. Goodies! Those are barriers. Open up the barriers, stop having them be closed. Okay. Watermelons? Actually, yeah, okay. For a second I was like, hey, maybe there's something better to Leipzig instead of watermelons. But then I already clicked it and now I can't undo it. I could load the save, but I could also just be like, whatever. Hope I get something better at Leipzig. Oh, imagine if I flip with 20 tons of watermelons. That'll be one hell of a funny thing. Why are we damaged again? Oh yeah, 4%. 4% and where? Making a melonade? Yes. It was arriving between 8:30 and 12:30. I mean, it was the kind of thing, the day before in the evening, it's like, okay, it will arrive on Wednesday, and it's like Tuesday morning. I didn't even check DHL again, but I was then probably like, oh, it's on the move. I was like, well, of course it fucking is. It always is. It's always on the run.
Crispy Hanako says, Tuesday in it, bruv.
True. Tuesday. There's a city in Nigeria that's called Owo. What? Femboy birthplace. Take me down to Owo. Okay, swing out wide. Like Walter. Yeah. Smooth. Right next to the town of Uwu. Okay. Another idea for the speedrun race in ETS, by the way. Do you think... End of sentence. Do you think it might be an idea to do it in a similar way that I'm doing it right now with these? Where we effectively have a filter enabled for the drops, and then you will have to pick the first one no matter where it goes. Now that might be an idea. So like maybe have it either sort by distance or whatever else, right? And then there's also the question of skill point leveling, because of course you get more experience if you do a longer distance, or rather you get experience based on the distance that you do. Isn't it crazy RNG dependent then? The hope would be that we would take the same...
Yuki says, while the streamer is playing some truck driving game, I'm busy driving a real truck on the wrong side of the track. Why are there two people on a bike chasing me?
The idea is that we all start with the same profile, because I need to prepare it with like the truck and whatnot, right? And that from that point we all have the same drops, but of course the RNG will be different, right? I don't know. Is it really RNG dependent when you when the main goal is to just like get to level 5? You could just take one super long job. Like you could skill into long distance and take one super long job and deliver that well. But I don't think that's beneficial with the like engine. So maybe we can treat it as like, okay, no upgrades into was it the long distance stuff? I don't know. I'll really have to like think about how to best do that.
Crispy Hanako says, according to Slash's self-titled autobiography, Axl Rose's joke draft of Paradise City's chorus went as such. Take me down to the Paradise City where the girls are fat and they got big titties.
The emphasis on titties was good. So that's like a Roman Bellic cover version. Okay, chat. Give me a sec. Preset effect lifts. TTS converter. No, wait, I have to first put them in. See. Probably something like this, and then I mean for now, no, I will add him here as well. Okay. Chat, you may give Roman Bellic a try. It's Roman colon. Let's see how broken he will sound. Because I did quickly grab 12 minutes of audio from YouTube. I've not checked it for any good or bad audio. Roman's colon. No. But yeah, so it could... The first tests were, but you are a better judge of that. Maybe we do have to take him out back as well.
Slim Sala Bim says, "Hey, cousin, let's go bowling uwu poggers."
Okay, that already didn't sound great. He's lacking the accent, I feel. Okay, sounds like Terry. Team you, Roman. Got it, Frit.
Crispianico says, "Take me down to the Paradise City, where the girls are fat and they got big titties."
Let me see if I can make him better. Because that does not sound like him. Let me increase the stylage acceleration a bit, maybe. Not use speaker boosts. There we go, try now. Oh, perfect, just in time. Hey, Jonathan.
Jonathan Aft says, "I just got out of jail. Can you help me? You seem like the criminal type, driving 140 km/h in a truck. I'm not dangerous, I swear. I only kill everyone on sight."
Okay, wait. I have to keep this tab open, I feel. Yeah, so one thing I did just now is remove speaker boost. So that's just in time, maybe?
No, Yuki says, "I shat my pants, Nico!" he shouted.
I don't know if that was with or without speaker boost. Maybe too much data is bad. Terry getting drunk as fuck. Trying to remember what GTA 4 is. GTA floor. I don't know. But I said speaker boost enabled again. Maybe he's just not meant to be. Who's this fella? Why are you parking in front of that?
Jonathan Aft says, "What are you doing, crashing into a crash tender? That is sick and very meta."
He's very crusty, let me say that. That much I can tell you. Let me quickly switch to chatting for a moment. Oh my god, the colors seem really wrong in this. Alright, we wanted to try that one. Train. Was it train? Yeah, it was train and then audio.
Well, Yuki says, "Nico! Nico! Nico! Are you sleeping, you fat fuck? Come on!"
Not too shabby, actually. Okay, so I'm gonna try something. I will not test it on the site, by the way. Actually, I will listen to it. So I'll have to mute this for you real quick. We're getting there. Yeah, see? Put that in. We go to 11 Labs website. We go to app. We go to app. I don't want to contact sales. Thank you very much. We go to voice. We go plus voice, instant voice clone. We'll drag all of these in there. We will not be removing the background because this is fine. Continue to add recordings for better clone. No, I think that's fine. British old man, yeah, maybe. That is not what this character is supposed to sound like, but sure. So you're telling me I should add the other files as well? Are you serious? It still is not enough, by the way. I just don't think this voice will work. I very much don't think this voice will work. I have one more that we can maybe give a try. No, okay. Give this a refresh. Let's try a different voice. I have like some voice files here that we can properly give a try. These are not the one. This one will be interesting. If this one works, that's cool. I don't think it will. Okay. Continue to add recordings. Well, no, Roman is still in here. Don't worry. Roman's still in. I'm just saying I'm adding another one right now. Holy fuck. Okay, this one will be... Can do that shortly. I do want to add another one though. Edit, selector, add else if. Copy this. Paste. Go in here, custom plus custom, that is save. Edit label. Yep. I honestly have no idea how well this will work, but we're about to find out. Otherwise, random voice. Paste before. Save all, save. Then wait, I wanted to do one more. Get a new one. Swear to God, this will not work. Because this voice is way too... Oh, you know what? No, we'll try that one. And I'll see if I can somehow do it in a way that he isn't absolutely lobotomized. 25 audio files should probably be fine. Okay. They're all in. We will not remove the background voice, background noise. It is processing. Oh.
Plimzalabim says 25 audio files.
Not too bad. Okay. Let's see how well these two will work. You guys will be the judge. I will have to add this one as well real quick. Selector, add, Y, copy, paste, Y, save, edit label, Y, copy. I have to edit this in a second. After. Copy this. Custom. Save, save, save. TTS voice converter, character picker. Okay, so. Chat, we have Parappa and Spy now. I can't tell you if they will be lobotomized or not, though. You will have to be the judge yourself. Exactly.
Phantom 1004 says, according to all known laws of aviation, there is no way a bee should be able to fly. Its wings are too small to get its fat little body off the ground. The bee, of course, flies anyway, because bees don't care what humans think is impossible. Yellow.
Oh, it cut off because you got too much in there. Character limit.
Yuki says, your mother.
He's also very loud. So here's the thing. I don't know, because again, for some voices, it works better if you don't do speaker boost. For others, it's better if you leave it as is. I don't know if Spy will be better if I, like, for example, do 0.65, for example, on the acceleration. And we try your mother again. Now I'll try without.
Yuki says, your mother.
No, see? Okay, so we want exaggeration full. What about not having speaker boost as a test?
Yuki says, your mother.
No, I think we want speaker boost.
Yuki says, I crashed my car.
Parappa sounds bad. Like, Parappa actually actively sounds bad. Yeah, the accent isn't as strong as you would want. Yep, I mean, that's the thing. Like, it very much has, like, the plosives. Maybe Parappa wasn't the best idea. Bro! Why did he turn to the left? Parappa! 17% damage. Alright, I can enable that again now. Big badonkadongs.
Phantom 1004 says, huge anime titties.
I don't know why he was hallucinating. Let the man hallucinate. He was just very excited about what he had to read. Also, where's the cars? Didn't we just have cars over to, like... I mean, I'll take Castle, sure. Hey, Marco.
Makud 12 says, Cave Johnson here, chariots. You might notice the light by the gas meter flashing. That means your truck is about to run out of gas and you should probably go and refuel.
What? That's not cars. Why do I have to take this one now? Oh, IBC containers. Okay. Yeah, I think the 3 new voices are, you know... I've not really checked what the voice clips were. I just was like, okay, add and do its thing. With fine-tuning, I think we could get closer. I wonder if you could also... No. Having it be like, oh, quotation marks, and then he said in a French accent or something is probably not helpful either. Because it can't really do accent stuff. No, Brian isn't 100% accurate.
Yuki says, butt sex.
True. No, Brian is like based off of a... Oh, it's just like AI trained as well. It's similar to GLaDOS. Like, it can sound really good, but sometimes the generation is also like, oh, it just sounds human now. It's like, okay. Like, not as monotonous as you would want from him. 18%, sure.
Phantom 1004 says, there's a spy creeping around here.
See, that one was good. Okay, what are we doing on engineer that we aren't doing on the stupid spy? Like, seriously, what do I have on the engineer that's like, you know, 9.5 95.6 and no speaker boost. Okay, well, let's try that again for the spy. 95.6 and no speaker boost. Safe. No, safe. It's fine. Well, let's try that again. Okay, I tweaked spy a bit. Again, I can't really promise he will sound good.
McCloud 12 says, now that's a fine piece of work.
I think Engineer is honestly one of the better voices. And if I would find some good clips for Spy, instead of like everything that I just chucked in pretty much, maybe the result of Spy could also be better. As it is right now, you know. It's not perfect, but it's also... I think Heavy would be trickier. I mean, Roman as well. Definitely tweaking that.
Well, Yuki says, Nico, let's go dancing.
He lacks a stronger accent, I feel. And if I can find specifically clips where he has a very strong accent, you know, then that might give Roman a better voice as well. Like, again, I just did it on short notice before the stream, just quickly grabbing everything. I didn't go through the 12 minutes of audio to pick out the good spots. Ripping his entire voice pick and uploading it wouldn't be great. No, you do need that fine-tuning and tweaking of like, okay, which voice do you actually like, or which clips do you actually go for? Because in the TF2 voice banks, there's also like the whole thing of like the push the cart, that kind of stuff, right? So it's like just like short individual clips. So, you know, you do need to find something where they say something normally mixed with also shouting, I feel.
Slim Salabim says, this AITTS is my Roman Empire for real. I will think about it every single day going forward from now.
Yeah, see, it's like not... Plus, the audio on Roman is very crusty because the person that uploaded it was not doing it with good quality. And that's the only thing I could find on like such short notice. That's why he sounds like he's coming out of a tin can. As opposed to the tin can that we had in a previous stream where I had these settings like messed up. But yeah, I think I'll rip out Parappa again just because on paper it's funny because it's similar to how GLaDOS and was it GLaDOS and Brian are, but
Phantom Thunder 4 says, I feel like I am a teapot. I know I am not a teapot, but I feel like a teapot.
it's definitely not, you know. Definitely not the result we'd want. I don't know what DuckDuck did in specifically to have like... vehicle malfunction.
Nolyuki says, ah!
True. He did say that in the game. Yeah, but this is not something like, oh, you generate like 20 voice clips with it and suddenly the voice is better. Unfortunately. Wish it was. Again, the better results you get with like speech to speech, because then you can somewhat redo how they sound like.
Jonathan Aft says, I'm such a teapot, not a coffee pot. A teapot.
He speaks way too American English compared to French accent English. That's like the only downside to Spy, I feel, right now. And Roman is lacking his accent. I forgot where he's from.
Glimsalabim says, fucking terrorists! There's been a big scare and now you can't go cross the bridges so good.
Oh, 2 hours.
No, Yuki says, fucking Romans.
Ooh. Oh my god, that's a tight turn. Means I get to sit down again. Oh. It's been standing for an hour now. There's a repair center here. We will quickly go there. Sound more like Nico at the end. Okay. What are we sitting at? What's the damage? Same voice actor or something, I don't know. The engineer sounds good probably because the training data they used is probably has like some of those accents in it compared to, again, like not many French speaking folk. Really curious to see what like next steps for 11 Labs will be, or if there will be another competitor that will be able to bring out like good prices, better model, right? My other hope would have been to just be like, okay, I'll dedicate like 10% or 20% of my GPU of the 5090 for this, and I will just run something in the background. 12 Labs? Shut the fuck up. Both of you. But I don't know, I think currently 11 Labs is still pretty king when it comes to that. The only thing that will be better is if you have a voice that has like an hour plus of dialogue to train with, and then you need to actively train the voice as well. So, all things considered, for what?
Crispy Hanako says, Mom said it's my turn to use the brain cell. Fuck off, Yuki.
For what it's worth, 11 Labs basically being able to produce a similar sounding voice from, was it like a minimum of 10 to 30 seconds of audio, like of a voice, is astoundingly amazing. Like, that's the kind of thing where if you told someone that, like, I don't know, even 5 years ago, right? They'd probably be like, whatever.
No, Yuki says, did you forgot what Mom told us about it last time?
Like 10 years ago, definitely. But like 5 years ago, maybe more manageable. Honestly, ever since the advent of ChatGPT, that stuff's just been, you know... Don't they have a collection of user-created voices? Yeah, but the user-created voices are... was it? They are basically just... was it? With their own tool. It's not something that you can clone a voice from. So it's specifically created voices and not like cloned voices. Star Wars, the clone voice or something. Okay. Yeah, I could quickly check. Let's see. I mean, we have... This channel has a message. We have your package. I mean, I love how Googling best AI TTS zero shot and the main thing is F5 TTS. No, that's not the one. F5 TTS is like pretty okay, but definitely not good. It's still getting updates, so there's that, but like F5 TTS is definitely not at a position where it's like, okay, this is useful now. I don't even know actually. Benchmark results, I mean, yeah, that's fine. Radio app, CLI. Don't even know if there's like, if this has support for 5090, which is like the main issue. Fix a minor typo. French model released. Improvise tutorial how to train a new language for F5 TTS simply using the Gradio web interface. That's the kind of thing, like, I don't want to train something. I want to just chuck it in and be done with it, right? Oh. Let me quickly listen to this. Holy shit, that sounds so bad. Yeah, I mean, the other one does sound a bit better. Like the newer voice. The newer model. So maybe I'll give F5 TTS another go. What else is there? Yeah, it's like most people are like, oh, that's the best one that you can use right now. No, it's not. Definitely isn't. Best local open source. Custom data management. Notice most open source projects are based on OpenAI Whisper. Yeah, like, I don't mind using something that using something that costs money. It's like, it's fine. If it's if it gives good results, then yeah, let me use your API, please. Especially zero shot stuff, right? That's definitely not an easy task. Do we have an EP spot? We do. I mean, that's literally where my garage is as well. Okay. Oh, EP. John made 11K. Won 111K again. Jesus. Medical vaccines. What the hell is this trip? Look at this. Long trip, but 67,000. Helsinki to Karlskrona. Also 51K. But no, we have to do something from Kassel. Felixstowe, no. Damn. Paris? See, then we would be in Paris. Could also first go to Frankfurt. No, oh, we're doing watermelons again. Let's go. Watermelons. Also have to refuel, which is right around here. Yum. Oh, well, nah, we'll refuel on the road. We have 180 liters. That's like more than enough. Car. Eh. Well, turn that on again as well, otherwise you can't hear specific sounds coming through. Okay. That was a bit too tight. Slight bit. Okay. How quickly a sensibly sedan carrying passengers turns into scrap metal and it's yeah. Yeah, that's true. Turning to the left. Down. Down. Okay. Hello, I'm here for the watermelons. Can you open any slower? Put some rocket engines on that. Wow.
No, Yuki says, Nico, let's go somewhere. I believe we should go bowling fucking terrorists.
True. Bowling fucking terrorists. Yeah, I need better voice clips from Roman. The way it is right now is he's very crusty. PS2 Roman. Oh, okay. Meh. Already 2% trailer damage. Bruh. Just from scratching it a bit there. Gentlemen. GTA 4 cutscenes, but they're all remade in PS2 PS1 graphics at that point. Not saying you should check it right this moment, but you found a video of Doug explaining his AI voice thing on Discord. Not sure if you've seen it before. Well, I mean, yeah, post it. It's mostly how to fine-tune it, because I think... I don't know if he still does use it, but before he did definitely use... what was it? 11 Labs. Like when he did the Napoleon versus thing. I think he used the spy voice lines as well. Oh, you mean you posted it in my Discord? That's what I mean. Explain the biggest coding projects that you made. Is that the... Does that have...
Hello!
Duck jump scare. ChatGPT character. Yeah, so it's like Doug Malenia category clone settings, stability, similarity boost, and then, yeah. Yeah, but that's like, let's see. Oh, there. That's old 11 Labs even. Let's see. Duck TF2 Spy. But like, I don't know if he just did the voice in that style, right? So it's like, you know. Or if he actually grabbed the voice clips from the funny. Hey, Catnip.
CA7net says, My fellow Americans, Bombardiro crocodilo, un futuro alligator volante che bola e bombarda I bambini a Gaza e in Palestina, non creden alla e ama la bomb.
I don't like some of those words in that. Okay. That was underwhelming. Blame... What was it? Blame TTS Monster. They only have an English model. Also, what the hell did you even write with that? Is that a copy pasta or is that like... You know... It's brain rot? Okay. Fair. If it is brain rot, then it's fine. It's like, you know... I would believe you wouldn't be saying something that's... problematic with this. You blame Obama? True. True, true. Okay, we should be getting the notification for low on fuel now. No, one more. Now. It was like how long? 10-hour drive? When Obama was first running for president, the Tagesschau speaker pronounced him as Obamba. Ah. La Bomba. La Bamba. Obamba. Oh, 145. Crazy. Okay, so is this over here just a stop or is this like refueling as well? Looks like just a rest stop. Okay. I have to go a bit longer. But it's fine. Like, we still have 300 kilometers, which is like halfway towards Paris anyway. So on that road, we will find another fuel station, I'm sure. I mean, the way I drive right now, it very much looks like we're lasting for 240-ish kilometers and not 275 because of the 1.2 kilometers per liter. This is not accurate to Germany. If I may say that real quick, because we are not getting a like fuel station stop every 10 minutes. So that's what it feels like sometimes. Ah, you're also overtaking. That is so German. No, I'm just memeing. Sometimes it does feel like we're getting quite a few. It's like, oh, okay. Almost sub 100 liters. 1.6 kilometers per liter. That's more. Oh, we're getting more kilometers per liter. Oh, 5 kilometers per liter. It's going down again. I like how it just switches between kilometers per liter and liters per kilometer. When we use like way more, for example, on like uphill, it switches to liters per kilometer. Confused me so much. But yeah, 200 kilometers, like, we'll definitely find a rest stop on the way. And if not, then I don't know. See, I knew it. I knew it. Is that right, Max Waltz and Shark? Good. Ah, stop the engine. No, I don't want to indicate. There we go. I'll be over 900 liters now. I saw that correctly. 923. $23. Oh no, it's actually not switching to liters per kilometer. I'm just an idiot. Okay. Thought it did change dynamically. It felt like it every now and then. Because anything below 1.0 should be like a higher liter per kilometer kind of thing. I gotta exit over there? Okay. So I can overtake one more truck. Maybe two. Milton. So once we're at 120k again, that's when we get another truck.
Crispy Hanako says, beans. Beans. They're good for your heart. The more you eat, the more you fart. The more you fart, the better you feel. So have some beans with every meal.
Wiser words have never been spoken. Oh. Slight audio crackling for a second again. Okay, that fella has a bit more speed. Please stick to the right lane, thank you very much. He does. Impulsive thoughts. Oh yeah, the remains for this job are like 23 hours now. Which means we can take one stop. Like, we can actually sleep once. We should do that. Because A, it's day again then. And B, we get money. Then we can buy another truck. 404. Haha. Fuel and maintenance costs not found. Then we have another garage, like the small garage full. And we need another 100k to upgrade it, and then we can get 2 more drivers. Then we make even more money. And then even more money. And then even more money. Then even more money. The money will at some point never stop. It's just plus. And some minus for repairs. But mostly plus. Bad idea. Good idea. Infinite wealth. Yep. Just like Yakuza.
Crispy Hanako says, is that a motherfucking like a Dragon Yakuza reference?
Yes. It is. Sleepy spot. Crazy. Yeah, let's EP and then yeah. Just one EP. One whole EP. 131k. I'm Wait, why are we like no. Oh, there we go. Services, truck dealer. Scania. Buy online. Purchase to Oslo. Well, actually, no, we can get another truck after that. Cool. Recruitment agency, hire. Oh, Lucas, you have 4 spots, four thingies. Crazy. Okay. Now we have 11.9k left. We gotta hope that someone is gonna make in some money, because otherwise we're a bit on the problematic side in regard to our loans. I think we'll be temporarily in the minus because of the loans. Maybe. We paid off quite a few already. I mean, we'll see. Monica, 2000. Oh, these aren't the fast track ones. The normal one. You don't think being in the red has any impact apart from not being able to pay for stuff? Can't really do that when you're broke to begin with. Well, yeah. But like, I don't know, how far into the minus can you actually go is the question. Because that just means at some point you will be... Yeah. You will be in the minus. You can't fix your truck, for example, right? So you probably have to do lots of quick jobs to get out of the minus. Holy traffic, Batman. Open. Do I actually know what happens when you give your employee a Borg truck to fix while being in the red? Oh, good question. Always be in debt, always be in the red, always be broke. Take from them everything so they can take from you nothing except the stuff you bought on credit. More shoe enjoyers in shambles, because it will not take credit or give credit. Yeah, hashtag not financial advice. You have it on a very wise bumper sticker. You can't read it, but all the information is there. It's like the other stupid bumper stickers. Like, if you can read this, you're too close. If you can read this, congratulations. You are now on the passenger seat. I don't want to listen to Day to Day. Yes. What else? Oh. Tune. You have that one written on your honors. Damn large enter key. Just use the enter key from your numpad. That one's small. You have no numpad? Get a numpad and then get a small enter key. Or then you will have a small enter key rather. It won't fix the fat fingering issues, of course, but you know. 2 of your 4 keyboards. You're just like me for real. Yeah.
Crispy Hanako says, have you ever noticed how vicious a cycle pissing is? You drink water, only to piss it out later, which then makes you thirsty again, causing you to drink more water, just so you have to piss again. Why has God, if there is one, cursed us with such a short and self-destructive cycle?
Game, let me in. Oh my god, what is happening? There we go. You drink water, I drink anarchy. I drink bats just like a bat would.
Yuki says, Piss Fortress 2.
That was a better delivery. With the R. You have a regular desk keyboard, a typing desk membrane keyboard, a random wired backup keyboard, and a wireless keyboard for tuning a bit. Oh. Base. Comfy hours, your follow channels are not truck, power sim, or archive guy archiving VHS tapes. I can tell you it's soon only going to be the later two. And by soon I mean... because this is already streamed to Electric Boogaloo. Oh! Accident on the left side of the road for once instead of the right side. Always usually like on the right side. Sure. Yeah, I forgot how these worked again. So left 2 lanes are fine, I just have to drive slower. It's good to know. Ooh. Maybe cut off the car on the left. Cut off, aka slams into it full force. Like a dragon infinite pissing. Yeah, that too. Income, minus 34 euros. Thank you, Lucas. Very cool. I once again paid for steak dinner, I think. If I downgrade to light mount, no. Lucas ripped me off, yeah? Hey boss, I got a contract here. Says you got to give me 34 euros. Okay, sure, like, whatever. Pop off, bozo. Oh, can't believe it. Means I just have to scramble the delivery services. By that I mean use multiple at the same time. Maybe 3 DHL. Ah! Why? Stupid fucking fire truck.
Crispy Hanako says, every day is the same. Tell me what these squiggly lines mean. Transcribe these runes. Which of these pictures has a bus? Every day on the internet, I am forced to interact with captchas, and I'm sick of it.
Imagine the Payday 2 Armored Trucks mission, but with DHL OPS. Ooh. Should be the new Payday 3 version of it. Shaken watermelons. You have to be legally distinct and call UPS like Downs. Yes. Okay, 50 seems okay for these. So I have to exit on the right soon, so already stay in center and maybe move to the right shortly. Well, it's definitely gonna be a fun thing as well. Honestly, at this point, I'm like, should I focus on finishing one of the countries? I think that challenge is also like kind of fun. Where you're like, okay, you're scrambling to try and get like jobs to finish that one country because you're missing one city, right? But on the other hand, I feel that would just naturally happen if I was to focus on the other cities as well, right? Because with the other city... Hello? What the fuck? Okay. Sure, buddy. Sure. Because with other cities as well, it very much is a situation of I have to figure out which city to go to make a natural way towards it. And... Oh, 23,000. Like, so I have to take detours through other cities then, right? Or maybe I'm not able to take a specific job at all. I'll try to not take a specific job because it would be going through a city that I've not yet unlocked. And again, like I've done on previous streams, we did accidentally drive through, for example, Warsaw, and we treated that as not explored. So I went back and I got a job towards it, and I was like, okay, now it's fine, right? I wanted to take the detour, and then I drove like 5 meters further, and I was like, okay, well, unlocked, and it's like, cool. Hello. Shipment gets delayed, you get delayed. Okay. We're here. Back in Francais. This is not where I have to bring this. I should have looked at what? Blood's on his phone. I was wondering, like, I would have gotten the prompt to finish it here already. Like, press A there. But I didn't. Not again! No! Game. Getting PTSD just like from that. Okay. Wow. Yay. World map. Service. I don't want to fly sky high. No, thank you, game. Thank you, I'm good. Don't let my truck fly sky high. Bad things will happen. Oh, no damage from that. Okay. Hello. Okay, quick repair. You turn 27 and instantly get agonizing back pain. Yep. I know that feel too well. €110 again. Or 110,000. Okay, save game. Modded async. Yes. Okay, let's lower the music a bit. Go to chatting. Wish you guys farewell. Because again, we did shorter stream now because we did long stream at noon already. Well, we did one stream at noon rather. That's what I wanted to say. How's about I send you to yeah. I'll send you guys off to Clow. Sorry, not Clow. Wisty. I have the old name in my head still. Wisty, who's doing some drawing. Or is it drawing? No, it's like VTubing stuff. I don't know. Oh no, it is some sort of drawing related stuff. Anyway, go watch her. She's super cool. All trucking has ending forever, but trucking will return. Yeah, almost 3 hours, yeah. Anyway, I'll probably be back tomorrow evening, if not Friday. Because I do have to do some errands tomorrow with Grandma. And again, maybe I'll just like, you know, watch a movie or two. Maybe I'll take a chill day tomorrow. I'm allowed to have a chill day, I feel. Like a Marvel movie, trucking will return, yes. Anyway, goodbye.